You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in. You guys, so we talked about this the other day, and I kind of want to double back to this conversation because I feel like it's necessary that we do it because of the new updates on this. So there are new reports out surrounding this Michael Jackson biopic, and I told you guys the first time I came in here that there was a lot of pre-backlash about this, but now it's turned up to a whole different level due to the viewing. Now, apparently, according to reports, they're saying that the backlash to the Michael Jackson biopic that deletes the child abuse claims from his life, Paris Jackson joins the chorus of outrage as reviews savage film, right, for egregious omissions. So basically, the article starts off by saying this, and don't y'all forget to click that link that's in the description box. Make sure that y'all hit that link. That way you guys will not miss any of the updates whenever I release video content. So hit that link. It's free. Just hit the link, subscribe, and make sure y'all do that. Salute and like the video. So let's get into it. It says Michael Jackson's new biopic has been savaged by critics, earning a dismal 35% rotten score on the review agitator site Rotten Tomatoes. Now, the film, titled Michael, stars the late singer's real-life nephew, Jafar Jackson, as the king of pop and charts his life from being in the Jackson 5 in the 60s to his early solo career. Yet, critics have been underwhelmed by the sanitized storytelling of the cultural icon, who famously faced allegations of abusing bleep bleep. The Daily Mail's Brian Viner summarized the movie by noting the storytelling is simplistic, the omissions egregious, but $200 million, the estimated budget, sure buys a fabulous karaoke act, while awarding the film only 2 out of 5 stars. And it just isn't the critics who have turned up their nose at the film, but Michael Jackson's own family members, with his daughter Paris Jackson and his sister Janet Jackson distancing themselves from the biopic. Now, at the world premiere earlier this month, Michael's son Blanket and Prince were joined by members of the Jackson family, including Jermaine Jackson and Randy Jackson. Yet, Paris's absence was glaring. She has been outspoken in her criticism of the movie, while she is also said to be struggling with the fact that she now believes the allegations against her late father after growing close to the family of the alleged victims. Wow, that is unbelievable. And that's a whole story within itself right there. It says Michael's career and legacy became clouded by rumors of PDF beginning in '93 when he was accused by Jonathan Chandler, the youngin that filed in the lawsuit, by his father. It says a criminal investigation, right? Found no physical evidence of abuse, but you have to remember, they dropped that case because the police came out and stated that the boy described Michael Jackson's piece, and they confirmed it. I repeat myself. The police came out. The 2 officers, the detectives from the LAPD came out and confirmed that the boy, his confirmation of Michael's area, they claim that was found. I'll play that for y'all in a minute. That was confirmed, they claim. His claims about that, as far as what he said it looked like. And so basically they were saying, how could you say it looked like something if you never saw it, or if you just none of these things ever happened to you? And they said they got a court order. They checked Michael, and it matched. The boy's claims matched what he said. But Michael ultimately settled a civil suit with the family and paid them $23 million in January of 1994. He later faced further allegations as well as a high-profile sensational criminal trial on molestation charges involving another year by the name of Gavin Arvizo in 2005. Now, he was acquitted of those charges. He passed away in 2009 at the age of 50 of cardiac arrest after he suffered having a propofol administered as a sleep aid. Now, his legacy fell under renewed scrutiny in recent years over the ongoing station claims, which were reignited by Wade Robson and James Safechuck in 2019 documentary called Leaving Netherland. Now, Leaving Netherland 2 was released last year and saw the pair's ongoing legal battle as they doubled down on their claims that the late stars abused them as children for years. Now, the making of the Michael biopic has torn the Jackson family apart, with the late singer's estate recently hitting back at Paris after she denounced the biopic. Now, Paris has raised eyebrows when she claimed that Michael was dishonest and had a fantasy, while leveling accusations against the two executors of her late father's estate who were behind the film's production. Her legal battle with John Branca and John McClane reached a peak last year when she accused them of financial mismanagement, lack of transparency, and wasting estate resources since her father's unalignment in 2009. She said it was troubling that Branca and McClane used estate funds to finance most, if not all, the film's $150 million budget, calling it a botched production. Now, criticizing the film's plot, she said that she had moved on after producers didn't address her notes, but said it would pander to a very specific section of my dad's fandom that still lives in a fantasy. Wow. She clarified at the time that I wasn't involved at all and disliked biopics in general because in Hollywood there's a lot of inaccuracy and there's a lot of full-blown lies. Now, in response, lawyers for her late father's estate responded telling TMZ that Paris's protests are without merit. They added that she and her lawyers seem far more interested in playing media games by making headline-grabbing yet false accusations, raising specific concerns over issues previously addressed and resolved, and staging tabloid press photo ops, strutting into hearings with obvious props. Now, lawyers for Branca and McClane claimed that Paris and her lawyer also ignored an invitation to meet with them. Paris is not the only member of the Jackson clan to dismiss the biopic. Michael Jackson's his youngest sister, Janet Jackson, who's 59 years old, has been scrubbed from the film after refusing to participate. Speaking at the Los Angeles screening this week, her sister, LaToya Jackson, says, "I wish everybody was in the movie. Janet, was asked and she declined, so you have to respect her wishes," right? It says, also, not included in the film are Randy and Jermaine Jackson. They supported the biopic at the premiere. The eldest Jackson sibling, Rebby, also does not appear. So, man, they are split on this, man. Bro. They are split on this. Wow. Now, also, at the latest screening, LaToya dodged a question about Paris comments, but noted that everybody has their opinion and choice. She added, "I think it's very important that everybody in the family was involved and took part in this to make sure you get it right. A lot of times people think they didn't know the story and they read about things, but when the family's involved, the family can say yay or nay." While Janet has not publicly revealed her thoughts on it, TMZ claims that Janet was very critical of the film after watching in a private screening with her family. Page 6 then reported that Janet had something negative about almost every scene. The acting, the makeup, how the actors spoke, even how they walked. It was Janet deciding against the room that this movie wasn't going to meet her approval. Director Anton Fuqua told Variety that it was important for him to involve the Jackson family in the film, saying, "You're telling somebody's life, you want to make sure that they're happy." He added, "I have so much respect and love for Janet, but you know it's okay. She's supportive of Jafar, and that's what matters." Now, in regards to his approach to the biopic, the director previously said, just tell the facts as we know it about the artist, about the man, about the human being. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly. Now, Michael is set for release this week, a year later than planned, having initially been planned for April 2025 launch. Now, sources told Deadline back in July that one of the reasons for the delay was due to distribution plans with the film set to be shown on IMAX screens. Now, another reason was due to an excessive running time, with one edit of the movie being over 3.5 hours long. Other delays were the result of certain references to Jordan Chandler, an individual who had accused Michael Jackson of PDF allegations, which had to be taken out of one of the edited drafts due to a pre-existing agreement. Now, insiders also told the outlet that a second movie about the smooth criminal hitmaker is in development. Right? Now, Jafar, who was the son of Jermaine Jackson and Alejandra Oaziaza, began filming scenes for the biopic back in 2023. Other stars in the project include Coleman Domingo, Nia Long, Miles Teller, Laura Harrier, Kat Graham, Jessica Sula, Kendrick Sampson, and Juliano Cruz Valde. So the first trailer for the film was released in November, teasing that the fractious relationship between Michael and his father, Joe, will form much of the film. According to the film's official synopsis, Michael will bring audiences a riveting and honest portrayal of the brilliant yet complicated man who became the king of pop. Now, the film presents his triumphs and tragedies on an epic cinematic scale, from his human side and personal struggles to his undeniable creative genius, exemplified by his most iconic performances. As never before, audiences will experience an inside look at one of the most influential, trailblazing artists the world has ever known, they're saying. Let me tell y'all something, man. That thing comes out this Friday, and it is absolutely sad to see that this family has been broken up over this situation, as far as, you know, everything that's on the tables with all the disagreements. The fact that Michael's daughter feels that way, that's a whole nother video we're going to get into. And, you know, I'm just, wow, bro. I'm just taken aback that, you know, Janet wanted nothing to do with this. Paris out. Another one out. Not approving of this. You know, I'm just, like I said before, man. Wild situation. You guys definitely let me know what y'all feeling about this, man. This got a 2 out of 5 stars, this movie. You know, all the money they spent on this biopic, all of this, they gave it a 2 out of 5 stars, and it's been heavily criticized. And y'all make sure y'all check out my next video, because we're gonna get into this part, because I never knew that his own daughter believed the allegations against him. That man, bro, that is a bombshell right there. That his own daughter believed these allegations against him. So, and she's actually gotten close with the families of the accusers. So we're going to get into that. So make sure y'all stay tapped in. Everybody like the video up. Subscribe to this channel. And go to the comment section or the description box and click that first link. And make sure that you guys subscribe to my Telegram channel, Ticket TV, so that you guys will get all the updates for all the video content that I release on the channel.
Hey guys, Ticket really hopes you enjoyed the content. There will be a link in the description box and pinned at the top of the chat room where you can go to the Ticket TV merch shop and purchase the exclusive merchandise for men and women. Thanks for your support, and he appreciates all sales.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.